Hello everyone, and welcome back to more WedNESday. Now, it's another spooky WedNESday game as we look at Fester's Quest. Fester's Quest is a 1989 action game, also called Uncle Fester's Quest, or the Addams Family Uncle Fester's Quest. This one is developed and published by Sunsoft with inspiration from the 1960s television series. Now, I think somewhere on here we saw something. There it goes. Characters licensed from Barbera Artists, Inc. In the 1970s, a Addams Family cartoon was being produced by Hanna-Barbera. As I understand, though, in the European versions of this game, that copyright is taken out. So supposedly this game is just inspired by the 60s TV show, not the 70s cartoon show. So, as we see here, this is our opening cutscene. Uncle Fester is moonbathing, and he sees a big UFO come over the city. Well, according to the instruction manual, Grandma Addams knew that was happening, so she cast a spell over her family, so they were safe. The rest of the city, not so much. So now Uncle Fester is going to save the day. So let's hit start, and we're going to start. So we kind of just jump right in. There's Uncle Fester. He's in his big blue robe, and he looks like he's running around with a blunderbuss. Now, if I hit B, I will shoot. I don't shoot particularly fast, but we do have a turbo controller, which will make life easy. Because a lot of these enemies are pretty tough. But as we destroy the enemies, we're going to get different power-ups. And if we press start, we can take a look at them. So I believe right now our gun is powered up twice. We have 3 monies and 1 key. Now, if we were not using a turbo controller, these enemies probably take a good long while to defeat. So this game is kind of notoriously hard. And, you know, with good reason. So I don't know exactly how far we're going to get, but it is one of those games where if you know what you're doing, you're going to get through it quick. But I don't know what I'm doing. I did play this game when I was younger, but never finished it. Don't even really know how far I made it. But my dumb kid brain could only get so far. Let's see if my dumb adult brain can get any further. So, part of the reason that this game is notoriously difficult is, one, the different firearms you get. So, right now we got this kind of wavy attack. Another issue is the power-ups. You see right here it says gun red. So I think our gun is up to 4. If we grab that, we're going to go down in power. So now our gun is less effective. So you want to be careful in what you do and do not grab. Now, I don't really want to call this an issue, but it has been brought up, is that barriers will stop your shots. I mean, it makes sense. But from what I understand is in other versions of the game, that has been taken out, so that you can shoot through barriers. Now, right here, now, not such a problem. We're outdoors, there's lots of space. But eventually we're going to get underground. Yeah, there are sewer levels. And I've mentioned this in other videos, is that, you know, some games just kind of have this, I don't know, design philosophy where the power-ups can be an obstacle. So, for example, in this game, you know, we can get power-ups that make our gun less effective. Alright. I think I just bought some hot dogs. Our money has gone, well, our money is 16. Alright, let's check out the houses. we need to use a key to get in. Yes. Pugsley gives us TNT. Thank you, Pugsley. Key has gone down by 1. Ah, and there's our whip power-up. We have an alternate weapon. I should have checked out how to switch the whip. Not with the pause button. We probably have not gotten the whip yet. So when we go into houses, some houses will just be like that. Pugsley or another Addams Family member will just be there, waiting to help us out. Some of them, though, are going to be like their own like little mini dungeons. Okay, now we've gone from like those wavy attacks, and now we have like cannonballs that kind of circle. But you can see they get blocked by the house a bit. Makes it hard to use them as weapons. Now let's go inside. And Wednesday gives us vice grips. So we got 10 vice grips, we got 30 TNT. If we need more, I guess we can come back to them. Our gun is slowly powering up. Just want to be careful of these enemies. Now, I really like the music they got going here. It kind of reminds me of the Godzilla game for the Super Nintendo that I played. Alright, let's see if we can get some hot dogs. Yep. And that cost us, what, about 5 money? We can afford 5 money. And I don't know if, like, in the tradition of, say, Mega Man or Metroid or anything like that, if we can get our health bar to go up. But we're underground. Yeah, we're in the sewers. And you can see the walls here will interfere with our shots, so be careful. So down here, being able to fire through walls would definitely make our life significantly easier. So that whip power-up was red, so that would have downgraded our whip, which I don't think we have yet. We do have a gun, though. Alright, let's keep moving. So I do not know where we're going. Might as well be blind. A blind playthrough in that case. But these little slime monsters, they're not bad. You can farm these guys and get a lot of power-ups. Just be careful. Because like I mentioned earlier, the red gun power-up, bad. Blue one, though. Blue one is good. Now we got much better shots. They fire forward. Okay. We've seen you before, but we haven't really had a chance to, like, fight or interact with you. Looks like a head or something that's dropping bugs. Okay. Careful of the gun. Definitely want the keys, though. Careful. So imagine how much easier this could be if these walls and stuff didn't stop our shots. Maybe we can wait for the red gun to disappear. That was red whip, not red gun. So for a good chunk of the game, this is going to be it. We're going to be in this sort of overhead view, walking around trying to take out enemies. I'm hoping I can get to an indoor area and show you guys what that looks like. So do I think you should play the US version or the European version? I'm not really sure. I'm not well versed enough in the game to say one way or the other. But I would imagine the European version is significantly less frustrating because of its sort of quality of life choices. There are ROM hack versions of this game that have done things to address difficulty issues. And, you know, some of them I think are fairly good choices. You know, stopping the barriers from blocking your shots is beneficial down here, because it's real easy to get stuck on a wall, especially when you have the shots that fire much more wide. But then there are ROM hacks that have taken away the power downs altogether. So it's only power-ups, so you don't have to be careful about anything like this. Which again, definitely makes the game easier. Is it a necessary change? I don't think so. I think it's just a matter of, you know, paying attention, being careful, not rushing things. Where are we going? Is this a thing? Yes. So I understand the enemies are much easier to defeat in the European version, taking significantly fewer shots. So remember, we're playing this with a turbo controller, so we're making our life easy. But if you had a regular old controller, you'd be firing closer to like this. Alright, hot dogs. Oh, you can fire. I think the respawning of the enemies is more of an issue than anything else. Like, we've hardly even... we haven't changed screens at all. We went like a couple of pixels down, and then they respawn. Alright, let's head this way. Anything around the corner? No. So let's change to our keys. Thing gives you potions. I think potions are for healing. You see there's a thing there for missiles, for noose, for invisibility. I think the noose is like a destroy all enemies on screen type deal. I think missiles are just like a really strong shot. Again, all issues that can be addressed if I just took the time to look at the instruction manual. Okay, so we got hot dogs over here for low on health. One thing I've heard about some of these rebalancing ROM hacks and stuff is they make the hot dogs more expensive to offset how much easier the game is without power downs and without shots being blocked by walls. Again, stuff I'm not sure if is really necessary. Grab that key. Alright, this looks like a house to explore. Alright, so now we kind of get like a first person sort of looking around. There are maps online and stuff that can help you explore these. Oh. Okay, we're out. Did we want to go out, though? Now, this could be a big issue if you don't have keys. Which is probably why it's a good idea to, like, farm some of those slime enemies. Grab that, though. Nothing up here. Oh, careful. Ah, I feel like I'm stuck. No! Anybody want to give us a gun power-up? I think we went down more than one. Alright. Back in the building. So we went out here. Go down this way. Nothing. Oh! Something! Our health went up. So that was worthwhile. I hope all this flashing isn't bothering anybody. Now if we press like A, B, nothing happens. Start just brings this up. So that was to get some more health. I'd say that was worth it. There's a hot dog stand just around the corner. It seems like that may be all there is for us to do here. That's the bad gun. Oh, you're new. Alright, so you saw we went into one house and it kind of turned into a 3D maze. Well, that's also where we're going to encounter some of the bosses in the game. I'm hoping I can at least get you to see one of them. But again, I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. This might as well be a blind playthrough. You know, I don't know why I bothered. It's not like we have the whip yet. So I shouldn't be opening us up to risk like that. Okay. Was there even anything over here? There's a building over here. Let's try the potions. Yep, full health restore. Thing gives you invisible potions. So if we have an invisible potion, the enemy can't hurt us. I don't know how many times we can visit a house. I don't know if it's a one-time thing or if it's as long as you have keys you can keep going in there. Yeah, I'd say these enemies might be a little too strong. Okay, we're underground again. Not the key, the light bulb. Try that again. Now, those of you familiar with the Addams Family may remember that sort of a gag with Uncle Fester here is that he's electric. I think it's because he keeps going into electric chairs, like they're relaxing for him. I think in the movie, though, it was he got struck by lightning. So, you know, for a trick, he'll just put a light bulb in his mouth. And because he's got so much electricity charging through him, it will just turn on. Alright, let's try to get by these enemies. We got potions if we need... Well, we do need them. We only got 1 health. But this isn't supposed to be a full playthrough. This is just supposed to be a look at the game. So, is it really as bad as it's made out to be? I don't think so. Game over. I don't think it's really as bad as it's made out to be, but it is something you gotta, you know, play carefully. It's got some design choices in it that make it maybe a little more frustrating than it needs to be. Not challenging, frustrating. I meant that out. And it seems that some of these issues were addressed in the European version. So if you want to check this game out, please do. If you want a more... let's say, if you want a more challenging experience, let's say it like that. See how well you can do with the US version. It's not impossible. It's just kind of on the tough side. It's got a couple of design choices that, you know, maybe weren't for the best. If you want something, you know, maybe not as infuriating, try out some of the ROM hacks. Maybe give the European version a chance. I don't know if there was ever a Japanese version. But who knows? So, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, let me know. Maybe we can do a full look at this game sometime in the future. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next game. Take care.